Last year, the 2024 AU Summit took steps to address education challenges in Africa with the theme of the year, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, Building Resilient Education Systems for Increased Access to Inclusive, Lifelong, Quality and Relevant Learning in Africa. The achievement of Aspiration 1 of Agenda 2063 for a prosperous Africa based on inclusive growth and sustainable development requires that Africa makes significant investments in education with the aim of developing human and social capital through an education and skills revolution emphasizing innovation, science, and technology. The issue was raised in 2022 at global level by the Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, during a summit on transforming education amidst many other serious global issues.
Every single person in this room knows education transforms lives, economies, and societies. But we also know we must transform education, because education is in a deep crisis. Instead of being the great enabler, education is fast becoming a great divider. Some 70% of 10-year-olds in poorer countries are unable to read a basic text. Either they are out of school or in school but barely learning. Even in developed countries, education systems often entrench rather than reduce inequality, reproducing it across generations. The rich have access to the best resources, schools and universities, leading to the best jobs, while the poor, especially girls, face huge obstacles to getting the qualifications that could change their lives. Displaced people and students with disabilities face the highest obstacles of all.
The AU, through its Continental Education Strategy for Africa, is set to expand access not just to quality education, but also to education that is relevant to the needs of the continent, given that the continent's population is rapidly increasing. During the summit last year, Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed said that the Ethiopian government had progressed well in fostering education in the country.
In order to grow and ensure sustainable development, education is key. In the last 5 years, Ethiopia has made significant progress towards universal access to education. We have built over 30,000 kindergartens and primary schools and TVETs to ensure quality and skills development as well as meet labor market needs. Today, new technologies and innovative learning models can help our continent leapfrog into the future. Technology has taken learning beyond the classroom. Artificial intelligence is delivering personalized learning tailored to children's needs by breaking down cultural and language barriers. Such advancements will allow our youth to unleash their entrepreneurial spirit, problem-solving skills, and determination to overcome challenges on Africa's development path.
The 2025 African Union Summit is said to be a defining event for Africa, bringing together leaders from across the continent to deliberate on pressing issues facing Africa. The summit will focus on enhancing regional integration, economic development, peace and security, emphasizing the critical need for collaborative approaches to address these challenges. Meanwhile, Addis Ababa, the diplomatic hub of Africa, is making the necessary preparations to welcome its guests in a more dignified and beautiful manner than usual during this historic summit. Mayor Adanish also called on the residents of the city to work together and to welcome guests with the traditional Ethiopian courtesy and hospitality.